No, I'm about to go in. Told me that I couldn't do it, but I gotta bring it back, so they're really numb with it. Let's go. Tell me where you're from, where you stay. No, I keep it lit from the coast to the bay. Peace on the right.
If you guys are looking to buy the cheapest and most reliable Madden coins on the market, head over to buymaddencoins.com. They guarantee a 5-minute delivery on all purchases and offer 24/7 customer support. Use code MAZE at checkout for 10% off. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going over our first gameplay of the year. It is going to be a MUT Drafts gameplay. You see the premium rewards right there. If you win, you get 60 trophies, 40,000 coins, and then a few packs right there. And that's if you get all 6 wins. Honestly, in MUT Drafts, I think you basically make your coins back as long as you get 1 win. So if you can just get 1 win, it's 15,000 coins to enter, and then after 1 win, you get almost all your coins back, and then you get a couple packs. So you pretty much make your coins back if you're winning at all. And even if you lose, you get 9,000 coins back in 2 packs. So it's really a pretty good investment, especially if you're a better player. You can obviously pretty much guarantee you're going to get a few wins. And then if you do end up winning it all, you get like 60,000 coins and all those trophies and then some pretty good packs. So the rewards are definitely worth it. Again, I'm starting out. This is my first gameplay of the year, my first time actually playing the game at all. And actually, it's my first time playing Madden in about 10 months. After I stopped uploading last year, I didn't even turn on my PS4 or play Madden at all off camera either. So this is gonna be my first game in a long time. So if I am terrible, don't judge me, okay? It's gonna take me a little bit to get my skills back and get used to playing. But also, it's kind of muscle memory. I feel like Madden's like almost like riding a bike, and you're never really gonna forget. The only issue this year is they changed all the adjustments up. So I don't know if anybody's played online, but me just playing solos, trying to make adjustments and stuff, it feels like it takes forever. And I don't really know how to adjust my linebackers and D-line quickly yet, but soon I assume I will get used to it and I'll be back to the muscle memory adjustments as always. But we're in the draft right now. We got 22 rounds. Right now, my team's a 79 overall. You get some pretty good players usually. Most rounds, you're going to get at least 1 elite, and then a lot of times you're going to have like 3 or 4 opportunities for 87 or 88 overalls. So you get to play with the best cards in the game. And as I said before, I usually play a lot of MUT Drafts. I remember when they first released MUT Drafts, it was called Draft Champions, and I believe that was Madden. It might have been Madden 16. Madden 16 or 17. I don't really know, but I played it so much, I ended up accidentally qualifying for some tournament. Like, I got an email saying I was like ranked in the top 64, and I didn't even realize that. And then I got invited to this online tournament. I lost in the first round, and it's actually one of the first videos I posted on the channel. So if you do want to see some old terrible gameplay, feel free to go check that out. But anyways, finishing up the draft right here, we're looking like we're gonna get an 81 overall. As right here, I'm deciding who to pick, whether Harrison Smith or Odell. I think I ended up going with Harrison Smith because I already had some solid receivers, so I didn't really need any more help at receiver. 81 overall team, 82 defense, 80 overall offense. So if we take a look at the team right here, we can see the final draft. What we got Patrick Mahomes, Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Cooks, Antonio Brown, Michael Thomas, Travis Kelce, and then a pretty solid O-line as well. And then on defense, we got Bobby Wagner, Justin Reed, Harrison Smith that I just picked, and then we got, I think, Adrian Amos in the slot there with Kyle Fuller, and I can't see who my other corner is. But the team is pretty solid, pretty well-rounded, and here we go getting into the game. So this is my first time in a live game since September last year, and the first play, of course, is getting a big run right there. And that is the one complaint that I've seen a lot with Madden 20 so far, is the run game is overpowered. And as you see, my first drive did not go very well. 3 plays, I think it was, and he already scored. So we're starting out 7-0. Very good. And now my first try on offense. Gonna throw it up right there and throw an interception. Very nice. Love to do that. But I started getting scared in this game, and I started playing. Like, first few drives did not go very well, as you can see. This dude is just getting off big chunks of yardage every time. And then my offense, obviously, I just threw it up and threw an interception. So once again, this dude is driving on me, no problem. It is 7-0, first and 10 for him at the 26-yard line. Trying my best with my user, almost there, just beyond my user. And that is another big thing they changed in Madden 20 is, oh, look at that, user lurk. Okay, I still got it. A big thing they changed in Madden 20 is the ability of linebackers to users. So as you saw, the first one in past Maddens might have been a user lurk. You would have just jumped in the air and picked it off. But in this Madden, if you're on a linebacker or a less athletic player, you're probably not going to be getting those animations for user lurks. So you're not going to have that crazy, those crazy animations and get user lurks when you're like 10 yard under the dude with Shazier. But the thing it reminds me of, honestly, which is kind of funny, is I don't know if you guys ever played Call of Duty, but in Call of Duty, when Modern Warfare 2 and the fourth down, yeah, I'm not doing too hot. 10-0. But in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you remember Commando Pro, where you could knife people from like 10 feet away with Commando Pro, and then in the following Call of Duties, they like change it so you have to be close again. I feel like that's what they did pretty much with Madden. Like the old Maddens with the user lurks is like Commando Pro, and then they nerfed it now, so where to get a user lurk, you gotta be right under. So 17-0, and I throw a hot dot to Antonio Brown. Like I said, I was pretty worried at the beginning of this game. 17-0 in the first half is obviously not ideal, but you never give up, and you could possibly come back. So we get our first touchdown there. Our big strike to Antonio Brown was like 70 yards or something like that. And then from there, we get a second user lurk. So that is 2 on the day, both of them with Bobby Wagner. But as you saw, both of my user lurks, I was right underneath the route. There was no jumping or really athletic ability needed. And then Christian McCaffrey, a very solid running back, going to get into the end zone to cut the lead to 3. So just like that, we went from being down 3 possessions to being down 3 points. So that's very beneficial for us. And then right after that, we get a strip. I did press R1, but I do know that fumbles in this game have been kind of frustrating for everybody lately. But we did get a strip, and then at the end of the half, he's just going to throw it up, and I think we're going to get another interception. Yeah, another interception, so I think that's the third. I got a user lurk for that because I was on Harrison Smith. So that is technically my third user lurk of the game. So my first game back in 10 months, I have 3 user lurks in the first half. So yeah, that's pretty impressive if you ask me. And same play right back to Antonio Brown, and we're gonna get another 74-yard touchdown. So again, I'm trying out playbooks, trying out new plays, seeing what works, and obviously that play has gotten me about 150 yards and 2 touchdowns from running it twice. So that might be a new money play on the channel or something like that. But the deep corner with Antonio Brown, pretty good. So we're up 21-7 now, and it's my ball. We got the ball back, so big run right there to Christian McCaffrey. Again, the running is kind of OP here, and I try to go back to that corner route, but because we didn't have much field to work with, we only had 16 yards, I ended up throwing an interception. That was just a bad read by me. I probably shouldn't have thrown that. But his ball, again, 3rd and inches, and we get the big sack to make it a 4th and long. I believe he punted. And then right after that, we strike back to go up 28-17. He fights back, gets a field goal. So it's 28-20. I'm up by 8. So he's going to need to get the ball back, score, get a 2-point conversion if he wants to tie the game. 3rd and 9, I throw it to the flat route and get my second string tight end to get the first down for me. So now minute 30 left in the game. 4th and 10. Boom. Dot. That's pretty much going to seal the game right there, because if I wouldn't have got that, he would have been in good scoring position and then potentially scored. But because I got that, I just basically ran the clock out. I believe I punted it, and then I got another interception. So 4 interceptions in that game. Pretty good defense by me, I'd say, especially for my first game back when I'm being super experimental and just trying out different things. But after that last interception, he is going to quit. So we started down 17-0, and we came back and ended up actually winning the game and actually played pretty dominant in that second half of the game. So going on to the next game, playing this guy with the EA uniform. Starts off with a big dot against me, then he drives down. We ended up holding him in the red zone to a field goal. So starting off 3-0, not too bad. Honestly, if I can hold people to 3 points, that's fine. 4th and 11, I ended up checking it down, didn't have anybody open. I end up getting a nice little weird block from Brandon Cooks there. I don't really know if that was luck or not, but what goes around comes around. The play right after that, I threw it high, and he user lurks me. Pretty good play by him. I thought he was going to go down low. Tried to throw a high pass in the back of the end zone, but I guess, I don't know who that was. TJ McDonald, pretty tall, so good interception by him. We end up getting him back to a 4th and 11. That was just a bad throw by him because we had a little bit of pressure coming in. So we ended up getting the ball back in the red zone right after that interception I threw. And then from there, we threw a C route to Michael Thomas, who's going to get open in the back of the end zone to give us a 4-point lead. Now 7-3. We get him in another 4th down. So there's been a lot of defense this game. But he kind of gets lucky there, in my opinion. Throws it high and gets a nice catch and holds on despite being hit. But a lot of defense in this game. Oh, my God. How is he catching these things? That's another thing that I feel like this game is frustrating with, and it's not really any different from old ones, but it's very inconsistent, where sometimes you'll go for a possession catch and you'll barely get touched and drop it, and then sometimes you'll jump over 3 guys and catch them. So once again, going back to Antonio Brown on that corner route, I have 3 completions on the day, I think, and they're all in the corner route. Going right back to the corner route. Is that my 4th completion? I believe I have 4 completions. They're all in that same corner route. So that play is actually pretty solid, but it gives us a 5-point lead towards the end of the first half. This dude ends up driving down. I don't know why he didn't kick his field goal and he decided to go for this with 5 seconds, but he did, and we got the sack. So now it is 9-14, our ball starting off the second half. He definitely should have kicked his field goal, because now it's my ball and I have a lot more room to do what I want. So that was, I'm 5 for 9 with Patrick Mahomes. From here, throw corner out to Michael Thomas, 17-yard touchdown. Pretty easy. That's going to give us a 12-point lead. So from here, again, I'm feeling pretty confident. He's just going to throw the ball up and we're going to get the interception. But with a 2-possession lead and now the ball, I can pretty much do whatever I want. And then he goes man coverage. I throw a slant route or a post route to Michael Thomas, who's going to take off, and that is a 72-yard touchdown. If he is fast enough, he is. There we go. 72-yard touchdown to, again, extend the lead to 3 possessions. And at that, he is going to quit. Now, here is going into the third game. After this guy quits, Pierre conceded the game. Going into the third game, playing against this dude, I'm Dirty Dan. This guy is the #1 ranked player right now on the leaderboard. So I'm playing against the #1 player. Starting off 3rd and 5, I get a long play to Christian McCaffrey. We get inside the red zone to the 10-yard line. From here, I'm going to go to play action, roll out. No one's really open. Looking. I thought I saw R1 and made a stupid-ass throw, and he gets the perfect timing user pick. So great way to start the game against a good opponent, throwing a terrible Stevie Wonder read. And throwing an interception. So he's starting with the ball. Got a lot of time back there. Going to throw it on a crossing route to Deshaun Jackson, looks like, and gets about 30 yards on that. Then he goes right back to the same play. I cover that crossing route, and then he's got T.Y. Hilton on the same route on the other side. So just like that, he's got 50 yards passing on 2 plays. I decided to switch a coverage to a cover 2 to maybe cover those crossing routes, and he ends up throwing a wheel route up the sideline, gets down to the 1-yard line, and then runs it in. So far against this guy, the #1 overall player, I'm gonna have to play perfect on offense because his offense is much better than my defense. So I get kind of lucky, get a catch right there by Antonio Brown, and then he fumbles. So I guess not really that lucky, but already this game is going kind of down the drain, not going the way I wanted it to, because I've proven that my defense is having a lot of trouble stopping him. In that cover 2, he's throwing that wheel route up the sideline. T.Y. Hilton, he already is 4 for 4 for 113 yards, and then he's just going to run it in and get another touchdown. So just like that, he is up 13-0, and I started with the ball too. So if I do not do something here, it is not looking too good for me. So 13-0, trying to get a little bit of a drive together. 2nd and 11. End up throwing an in route to Travis Kelce, who's going to make a pretty good gain right there. I think a gain of about 25. We get inside the red zone, end up getting held to a 4th down towards the end of the first half. If I score here, things aren't too bad, but nobody's open, and I throw up another high pass, and it gets intercepted. And just like that, he has completely taken control of this game, and he's getting the ball back at the start of the second half. So I kind of knew there was no chance. But, oh, look at that. What is going on? An earthquake. Oh, my God. And just like that, my PS4 broke or glitched out or something, and he got the win. Just kidding, I actually just quit because I was going to lose. But as you see, I only got 2 wins, but I ended up getting 16,000 quick sell, so I made my coins back. Plus, I got 3 packs and then 30 trophies. So definitely pretty good rewards. Even though I only got 2 wins, I'm definitely still making good progress and getting good coins and stuff like that. So in the first pack, didn't get really anything, just Alvin Kamara. Then opening up the second pack, the Hail Mary pack again. These Hail Mary packs are not very good, so you're probably not going to get anything. I think I pulled 1 elite out of here. I pulled an 82 overall out of a Hail Mary pack. And then the midfield pack, either get a midfield pack or a quick sell. I don't really know how much the quick sell is, but I decided to just take the pack because it's a little bit more exciting. But opening up this pack, I think your odds are obviously a little bit better, but I think you get 1 or 2 gold players guaranteed, and then the rest silver. So I actually ended up getting 3 gold players out of that, so it's pretty solid. That's gonna do it for my rewards. Again, to show you guys, we're gonna look at the leaderboards right here. I'm Dirty Dan, that dude who just took my freaking cheeks, is the #1 overall ranked player. So just my luck, I end up getting matched up with him in my 3rd game. But he did beat me, so hopefully maybe over the course of the year, if I keep playing and get a scheme developed and get a little bit better, I can play him again and maybe put up a better fight. But that is going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And don't forget to comment as well and hit that subscribe button if you're new. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.